If you're wondering why the mainstream media appears biased in favor of Hillary Clinton and is against Bernie Sanders, well, there's a real reason for that. There's so many conflict of interest going on that have not been disclosed. So last week, I told you about how the Daily Beast has a conflict of interest with the Clinton campaign. And this week, the Intercept's Fang did an article revealing a bunch of undisclosed conflict of interest in the mainstream media with a bunch of pundits. So he states, several consultants who work at firms retained by Hillary Clinton's campaign and her affiliated super PACs appear regularly on the major television networks, frequently touting Clinton. Stephanie Cutter, for example, has appeared on multiple networks to discuss Clinton. What hasn't been disclosed in any of her appearances reviewed by The Intercept, however, is that the boutique consulting firm she co-founded, Precision Strategies, has been retained by the Clinton campaign for digital consulting, according to the Federal Election Commission records. Precision Strategies has been paid at least $120,000 from the Clinton campaign since June of last year. Now listen to the way that she talks about Hillary Clinton, and I'll let you decide if she's biased.
Hillary Clinton has done everything right. She has run a good campaign. She has outperformed in debates. She's raised money. She's got a great ground game. But what she can't control is this string of anger that is connecting both parties right now. It's what's given rise to Trump, and it's what's given rise to Sanders.
Pretty obvious, right? Now, he continues. Maria Cardona, a CNN contributor, has appeared on a regular basis over the course of the presidential campaign as a reliable voice in support of Clinton. She is also a longtime partner at the Dewey Square Group, a lobbying firm with extensive ties to the Clinton campaign. Two Dewey Square partners serve as fundraisers for the Clinton campaign, each raising at least $100,000, both pro-Clinton super PACs. Priorities USA, Action, and Correct the Record have paid Dewey Square for consulting services during this election, and the co-founding partner of Dewey Square now serves as the chief administrative officer of the Clinton campaign. Notably, Cardona, a DNC superdelegate who pledged support for Clinton last year before any of the primary elections, also contributed the maximum donation to Clinton's campaign. Now here's why this is troubling. The Intercept reviewed transcripts for 50 television segments from August 2015 through this month, in which Cardona has appeared on to CNN to discuss. In 5 of those appearances, she was identified herself as a supporter of Clinton. In another 5, she identified herself as someone who advised Clinton during the 2008 campaign. The other 40 appearances presented her as a neutral Democratic strategist or CNN contributor, and in none of her appearances was it disclosed that her firm, the Dewey Square Group, has been retained for consulting work by the Clinton super PAC. Now here's a video of her talking about Hillary Clinton.
As a Latina, I can tell you that Latinos all over the country are very excited about Hillary. Latina women are very excited about Hillary. And she has a great and long and robust relationship with Latinos. And that's what she's going to be underscoring moving forward.
Last one for you here. So Hari Savugan is a principal at 270 Strategies, which was co-founded by Linda Tran, a CBS News political contributor. 270 Strategies boasts on the homepage of its website of its extensive work for the Clinton campaign. 270 Strategies worked with the Ready for Clinton team to develop their organizing approach and provided guidance on their volunteer engagement program. The website notes detailing work on behalf of a pro-Clinton super PAC that later folded into a larger Clinton campaign. FEC records showed that Ready for Hillary paid 270 Strategies $300,000 for consulting work, and later, the Hillary for America campaign paid the firm at least $75,000. Now, both Tran and Savugan downplayed Bernie Sanders' performance in Iowa. Take a look.
It's not just about outcomes, it's also about expectations. And actually, I think the expectations were pretty high for Bernie heading into Iowa last night. All of the polls showed that it was essentially a statistical tie, as it ended up being ultimately. But also, he's had so much momentum behind him. What he really needed was to absolutely win last night. Everybody expects him to win in New Hampshire. In fact, the stakes are really high for him there. We'll see if he pulls out this sort of 20-point victory that the poll suggests that he's going to do.
So there you have it. He also brought up how there's people shilling for Jeb Bush as well, but I mean, he's out of the campaign, so we won't talk about him. But I mean, the Hillary Clinton campaign, they have their hands in every single cookie jar, in every single media outlet, and it's just disgusting. When you watch a news segment now, you can't just think that they're being objective. You actually have to question their interior motives and question whether or not they actually have financial ties to the Clinton campaign, because it's been the case in multiple instances that they're incredibly biased because there's a conflict of interest. Again, I told you about the Daily Beast. Clinton's daughter, Chelsea Clinton, serves on the board of IAC, the owner of the Daily Beast, and they've been releasing a bunch of pro-Clinton propaganda. So this is really, really frustrating that we don't get objectivity because they're all corrupt. They're all in bed with Hillary Clinton, and that's disgusting. But kudos to Lee Fang of The Intercept. The Intercept is the one true investigative journalism outlet that actually gets stuff done, that actually informs readers. So phenomenal piece. Great expose.
Thanks for watching The Humanist Report. Don't forget to subscribe and check us out at humanistreport.com.